On February 14, 2022, in Cincinnati, Ohio, a tragedy occurred against the backdrop of citywide Valentine's Day celebrations. Shots ringing out in one of the neighborhoods forever fractured the Walker family's life into before and after. Their 28-year-old son, Gary, was found dead. What was supposed to be a festive evening turned into a crime scene cordoned off by police tape. When the investigation identified the shooter, initial shock gave way to rage. The prime suspect turned out to be 17-year-old Aiden Brown. However, do not let his young age mislead you. In the investigation files, Brown appeared not as a wayward child, but as an individual characterized by the prosecution as a violent criminal. Behind the appearance of a teenager lurked a person whom the prosecution would later call extremely dangerous. The juvenile justice system had shown him leniency too many times until an irreparable tragedy struck. Initially, Brown faced a life sentence for intentional murder, and the court, emphasizing the danger posed by the defendant, set bail at $1 million. Nevertheless, defense attorneys used an argument in court that radically turned the tide of the proceedings. The defense insisted on the version that the fatal shot was not a cold-blooded execution, but a tragic accident caused by criminal negligence during a foolish game with a weapon. This defense strategy worked. The murder charges were dropped, and the case ended with a plea deal for involuntary manslaughter. In July 2023, the court delivered its final verdict. Aiden Brown received 12 years in prison. Is this sentence an adequate price for a life taken? Or are we witnessing another failure of a system that allowed the guilty to escape severe punishment? Let's sort it out.
Okay, man. So, like I said, I'm Detective McNeil. This is my partner, Detective Smallwood. And we want to talk with you about a few things. But before we do that, because you are in police custody in a police facility, I have to read you your rights. You ever been read your rights before?
Nah, they told me they didn't know where I was. They told me when I was at 800 Broadway, my probation officer finna leave. Then my probation officer walked into the elevator, and they got off the elevator. They asked me if I was Aiden Brown. I'm like, yeah. Then they was like, you got a warrant? I was like, what's the warrant for? They was like, they don't know. They didn't read my rights or none of that.
And the number for your phone, have you always had that number? Because you say you just changed it.
No, I ain't said I just changed it.
I thought you said you just got a new number.
No, I ain't said that.
Okay, all right.
I said I just don't know the number.
Okay, all right, okay. What about Daniel? You have a number for Daniel?
I don't know Daniel number.
All right, cool. All right. So you said you had a probation visit today?
Yeah.
What are you on probation for?
For aggravated robbery. That happened like a year ago.
About a year ago. So you've been on probation for that?
Yeah, I was on probation for that.
And what's the terms of your probation? Just checking in from time to time?
I probably, she'll call me, I'll go down there every week. Then it's just clean P test, go to my little classes or whatever. And it's really not for real, it's really easy.
Why you have to take a P test? What's the P test for?
That's probation rules. Like
okay.
I get drug screened every month.
Oh, okay.
That's just probation rules.
What drug do you, I guess marijuana, is that?
No, I don't, I used to smoke weed, but my P test been coming up clean because I can't smoke.
Okay, all right. I see you got the Woolworth t-shirt on. Yeah. You go to Woolworth?
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you been in school?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? At Woolworth?
No, not at Woolworth. I was Edgenuity online.
Edgenuity.
You know, Edgenuity is like credit recovery, but they put all my classes on Edgenuity.
Why they do that?
I had got suspended from school.
Oh, okay. Okay. What'd you get suspended for?
Me and this boy had an altercation.
Okay. And you got I guess both of y'all got suspended?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you take your classes online?
Yeah, until I could go back to school.
Okay. How long you suspended for?
They told me once I get done, I got to do 2 more classes to graduate. They said once I get done with those, I come back to school.
Okay.
The reading of rights is derailed. The suspect interrupts the detectives, nervously fixating on the details of his arrest. This verbosity is his way of coping with fear and an attempt to seize control of the situation. His evasive answers regarding the phone clearly signal a desire to conceal information and create distance. However, his cold-blooded accounts of past robberies and school fights expose a persistent pattern of aggression and a complete lack of impulse control. Despite his young age, Brown demonstrates an inability to regulate emotions or assess risks, a classic trait of impulsive offenders. The detectives employ a waiting tactic. They allow the suspect to speak freely and reveal his aggressive nature on his own, which will ultimately prove to be a fatal error.
You play sports or what?
Yeah, I play football.
Okay. Did you play this year?
Yeah, but this is a basketball shirt though.
Oh, okay.
Because you know, what were they in the conference? They in the
I know
playoffs.
they're doing pretty good.
Yeah. I played football this year though.
Yeah. Conway, your coach?
Dang, how you know Conwood?
I know Conway. I used to work
Yeah,
at Woodward.
Coach Conwood, my coach.
Yeah. What about
Coach Ty?
Coach Ty?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Okay.
He took me up to Hawkins like 2 weeks ago for a college visit.
Up to Hawkins School?
Yeah,
Okay.
college. They accepted me to go there. Then he was supposed to take me to Central State next week.
Okay. So when he went to his first college visit, guess who took him?
Who you?
I did. He went to Wilberforce, but I took him. Yeah. So when he graduated in 2007, and I used to do the like an SRO,
You said like what?
like Eddie Hawkins, Officer Hawkins.
Oh yeah, Officer Hawkins. That's my boy too. You
Yeah.
know Miss Compton.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was like them back. I didn't work in their unit, but I
Yeah.
worked up at the school for them a lot.
Yeah.
So obviously they have a lot of schools they gotta cover. So they needed somebody at Woodward all the time, and I was one of the people that was always up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So small world.
Yeah. That's crazy how you know Coach Ty.
Yeah. I was at his wedding.
You was?
Yeah. So, what we wanted to, Jeff and I wanted to talk with you about is an incident that took place a couple weeks ago.
What was the incident?
Somebody was shot. Yeah. You know anything about that?
Nah, I seen it on the news though, like 2 days afterwards. Like my mom was telling me.
What did you tell?
She told me somebody got shot and he had crashed into somebody's garage up the street from our house.
Okay. And what else did she say about it?
She just told me that.
Really? And like, what was your response to it?
I'm like, dang, somebody just got killed up the street from our house.
Yeah. That's interesting that you knew that without me even telling you what shooting I was talking about.
What you mean?
Like I just said somebody got shot, and you immediately told me where it happened at.
I just assumed that because
Because what?
you was talking about it.
Yeah. So did that person die?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. That person did die. Yeah. Any reason why people would say that you were involved with that?
Who said I was involved with that?
I can't tell you who would say something like that, because it's like I
They
wouldn't.
said my name was involved in
It's
that?
just like I wouldn't tell anybody anything that you said.
Yes, sir.
But
But I wasn't involved with that.
you wasn't.
Nah, I don't even own a gun.
But in one of your charges, aggravated robbery.
Yeah.
What was that about?
But I ain't have a. They didn't have a gun. It was a BB gun.
That was a BB gun.
Yeah. But she still charged me with it.
Who's she?
The magistrate.
Okay. Okay. So outside of that, like the original question was, why would somebody say that you were involved with it?
I don't know.
The investigator masterfully builds rapport by discussing sports and mutual acquaintances, lulling Brown into a false sense of security. This feeling leads to a fatal error. In response to a seemingly general question about the shooting, the suspect instantly reacts by mentioning details of a car accident near his home, a classic example of leaking guilty knowledge. The dynamic of the conversation shifts abruptly. Brown, who was just confidently discussing football, begins to stammer and display nervousness as he realizes his blunder. The detective instantly springs the trap, pointing out that the location of the incident had not been mentioned. The use of the mirroring technique forces the teen to make excuses and downplay his past offenses, but his defensive wall has already been shattered by his own talkativeness.
So you can't tell me who said I was involved with it?
I can't, man. I can't. Like, you know, down the road, there's this thing that you have a right to face the people who accuse you or whatever. You might get an opportunity to see that person or hear from them people.
So I'm getting charged with
But
that.
I couldn't. Well, we're talking about it right now.
Cause I ain't finna kill nobody, man. I ain't with that. That ain't right for somebody to say like I was involved with it and I wasn't involved with it.
So,
can I get a day like?
Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day after the Super Bowl?
That Monday, yeah.
Yeah.
Where were you at?
I was in the house.
On Mitchell?
Yeah.
Who was all there?
It was me, my friend.
Who's
My
your
mama
friend?
had a Super Bowl party that night, and my QB and my running back, they spent the night over my house.
So, is his name QB or are you QB because he's the quarterback?
He's the quarterback.
Okay. So those two spent the night at your house.
Yeah, and my running back.
And
I played line.
Okay. So what's the QB name?
His name Joe.
Joe what?
Leonard.
Leonard?
Yeah.
Okay. And who's the running back?
His name Delco.
Delco?
Yeah, Delco.
Is that his last name or first name?
Nah, his first name is Del. His last name is Cole.
Cole, like Cole.
Yeah.
And his first name is Dale?
Yeah.
Dale Cole. Okay, gotcha. Are they both seniors?
Nah, they in the 11th grade.
11th grade. What grade you in?
I'm a senior.
Senior. Okay. So they spent the night at your house?
Yeah.
Okay. And tell me about that morning after the Super Bowl.
What you mean? I ain't wake up until like 2, 3. Cause we was up all night. Cause I was sorry the Bengals lost this and that, and I ain't wake up till like 2 or 3. Then once I woke up, they was gone. Cause I guess Joe grandma, like they stayed by each other. So Joe grandma ended up just taking Dale home with her.
And where do they live at?
Dale staying in Mount Healthy,
Okay.
and Joe staying in Mount Healthy too.
Okay.
But he stayed a little bit down from Mount Healthy though.
Okay. Okay. What time did they leave?
I don't know. Now that I don't know. I'm gonna have to call my ass.
You know their phone numbers?
No, it's on my phone though.
And your phone is out there somewhere?
Yeah. He ended up. I don't know where my phone at. When I was at probation, they just took my phone. He told me he was gonna give it to me.
Yeah. So you said their grandma came pick them up, but you don't know what time she picked them up?
Yeah. No, Joe grandma came.
Okay. But you don't know what time that was?
Yeah, I don't know what time that was.
But you said you got up around 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And so when you got up, they were already gone?
Yeah. Cause I ended up getting up and it was just like mega chips and like cups and stuff around my room.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm calling like, where y'all at? Come help me clean up. And it was like they was already gone.
What room is yours?
Huh?
What room is yours?
I got the top, not, it's, all right, so look, it's an upstairs room, it's my room, like my room, I can see the front of the house, then it's another room.
Mitchell Avenue?
Yeah, I can see the front of our house on Mitchell.
So that very top room is yours?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I looked out your window, I could see Mitchell and like probably see your front yard and things like
Now
that.
you can see Sullivan and all that, St. Bernard and all that.
Sullivan? Oh, the street's across the street?
Yeah, that's the street right there called Sullivan.
Okay.
You can see, yeah, the front of the house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because there's a bunch of windows, so I just wanted to make sure that we was looking at the right one. And then the other window towards the back, room towards the back, whose room was that?
That's my brother Danny room.
That's it. Okay. All right. So did everybody sleep in the same room that night?
Yeah.
So all your buddies, well, not all.
No,
but
Joe, Dale slept downstairs on the couch. I got this couch. Joe slept upstairs. I got this little couch in my room.
Okay. And he slept on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a couch that turned to a bed.
Gotcha. But you don't know what time they left?
No, I don't know what time they left.
You remember what they were wearing?
Yeah, Joe had on some black Timbs. I think he had some black Nike pants on, and he had a blue Woolworth hoodie, like a zip up. He played basketball too, you know, the little Nike zip ups.
Yeah.
Then Dale had on. He had a gray. It's like a raincoat, like a gray raincoat, a silk gray raincoat.
Silk?
Yeah, like it's not silk. You know, like how the raincoats be, where the
Yeah.
water could just go right off of.
Okay,
It's like one of those. But I don't remember.
That color gray?
Nah, like think of You know, you ever watch? I watch Sonic. Think of the other one, the silver one, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Think of that type silver.
Okay.
And I don't remember what shoes he had on.
Okay. The gym shoes or boots or
I think he had some pink breast cancer Timbs on.
pink breast cancer Timbs?
Yeah. Or if he didn't have them on, he probably had them blue Pumas he always wear.
Okay.
But them the only shoes I seen him wear.
Okay. I didn't know they had breast cancer.
Yeah, I ain't.
Is that just the color, just the pink? Yeah, just call it breast cancer
They like
pink?
they like this, but instead of the Tim sign, it's a breast cancer sign.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I've never seen them. Okay. What about you? Do you remember what you were wearing that day?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a blue shirt on like this, but instead of this, it just said Woodward Football on.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had a pink Bengals Jamar Chase hoodie with the number 1 on the back, but it's pink because breast cancer. I got down from BP down there by the stove.
Mm-hmm.
Then, I had my blue Woodward shorts on too. Some blue Woodward shirts, and I just had some slides on, my Nike black slides.
Okay. Did you go outside at all?
What that day?
Like that night or into the next day?
No, when I woke up, I ended up going out to eat though with my girlfriend for Valentine's Day. I ended up taking her out to eat the Cheddars.
What'd you wear when you went out?
Huh?
What did you wear when you went out?
I wore my red Lonesome hoodie.
Red Lonesome hoodie?
And then my red Nike pants with these boots.
With those boots? Okay. You have any other boots that you wear?
Nah, these the only boots I own.
You wear no other type of shoes?
I wear Jordans.
Jordans. What about Ugg boots?
No, I don't wear Uggs.
You don't?
Nah.
Why not?
Because my feet too. I had a pair of Uggs last year. My feet too fat, and they be spacing out, and they look all big and chunky. You know, the girls don't like that.
What color did you have when you had them?
Huh?
What color did you have when you wore them?
I had a black pair.
Pair of black ones?
Yeah.
So the brown pair that's up in your bedroom, whose are those?
Them my friends.
Your friend who?
Yeah.
Who?
Joe's.
Joe? Joe who?
Joe London.
Joe. Oh, the quarterback.
Yeah, they be. I don't know why they leave their clothes over my house.
What size shoe he wear?
He wore 11.
And he left those at your house?
Yeah.
Why would he do that?
He just be leaving because they are like Joe. Like we got a friendship. Like they just always be coming over and stuff. Then sometimes they don't pack clothes and they just leave some clothes over my house.
In a desperate attempt to secure an alibi, the suspect concocts a story about athlete friends who supposedly stayed over after the Super Bowl. The investigator plays along, feigning interest, which baits Brown into providing excessive detail. He begins describing his guest's clothing, down to pink sneakers with breast cancer awareness symbols. The liar's effect takes hold. Striving to appear convincing, the criminal overloads his narrative with unnecessary trivia. When the conversation turns to his own wardrobe, Brown commits a critical blunder, claiming he doesn't wear Uggs because they make his feet look fat. However, the moment the detective mentions a brown pair found in his room, the suspect instantly remembers that the shoes belong to a friend named Joe. This scrambling to change his story and distance himself from physical evidence is a glaring indicator of deception. Locking these statements into the official record sets a trap. Now, any surveillance footage showing him wearing the described items will demolish his defense. The detective has successfully cemented the false alibi, laying the groundwork for the decisive strike with hard facts.
Do you understand where I'm going with this at all?
Yeah, I know.
Where I'm going?
I don't know.
So why would you respond with a yes?
I don't know. Y'all just making me nervous.
I'm not trying to make you nervous, dog. For real.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all making me nervous.
What makes you nervous about this?
Cause I feel like y'all trying to say I killed bro or something, or like y'all trying to put me in that. Y'all trying to say like I'm just trying to keep it up. 100 with y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know nothing about that. I just want to go home, man. I keep going in and out of jail for little stuff. I just trying to get my life together, man.
Why would you be on video wanting to meet with that guy?
I'm on video?
Yeah.
I ain't on video. Can I see the video?
I can't show it to you right now, man. But what I would like to do is help you the best way that I can. But the only way that I can do that is you have to be honest with me.
All right.
Tell me what happened.
I just want. If I tell you what happened, I'm gonna go home.
Just tell me what happened, man.
I ain't killing.
Tell me what happened.
Me. Me. It wasn't even me, bro. I'm finna keep it a buck with you.
Please do that. Please do that.
I just want to go home.
Tell
so
me
if
what
I keep it
happened.
100, I'm gonna be able to go home.
Be honest with me. Tell me what happened.
So, bro, this what happened, man. After the Super Bowl, my boy Dale was trying to cop some weed, but I don't smoke weed. So I guess he knew somebody in his phone. So he told me to go with him because I don't know, bro. I don't know. He told me, he woke me up. Cause I'm finna get this weed. You come with me. I'm like, bro, that's my boy. I ain't want to go with him. He making it seem like he don't know, bro. So I'm like, yeah, we could go. I'm like, yeah. But I told him, but don't give bro my house because I don't know, bro. I'm telling him, I don't know, bro. So don't give him my address. Then I'm like, he was outside. I'm like, bro, where we going? So we walked up the street, and he ended up pulling up. So they was in there talking, we got in the car or whatever. They was in there talking about the weed or whatever. Then I'm looking, they just get to arguing. They just get to arguing in the car. I remember there's a gunshot going off. I just remember running back down to my house.
So you said y'all was all in the car together. Where did you sit at?
I sat in the back.
Sat in the back. It was a 4-door car.
I remember so.
So you sat in the back. Did you sit behind the passenger or behind the driver?
I sat behind him.
Who's him?
Wherever bro was.
So you sat behind the driver?
Yeah.
And your boy Dale?
Yeah.
Where'd he sit at?
In the front.
In the front. What was the argument about?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember, man. I guess he was copping 4Gs or something, and they want 4Gs or something. They just got to arguing. Then I think he was drunk too, but he had some beer bottles in the back. And they was arguing for a little minute.
And then what happened?
I told you, I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked. I just seen him get shot.
You saw him get shot. Who did you see shoot him? Where did he shoot him at?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was just in the back. I heard a gunshot. I got nervous for it. I don't know what was going on. I just heard,
Well, why would he? Did you know he had a gun?
That's why I was so shocked.
Where did he pull it out from?
That's the thing. I don't know where he put. I'm keeping it 100 with you now.
Yeah, but so okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm keeping it 100. We got in the car. They was arguing. I just heard "pa." I look. I'm looking damn, did he just shoot him? Just got out the car, went back down to my house. I told him he gotta leave and stuff. I told all of them they gotta leave. But this, I didn't do nothing though. I didn't know bro died, none of that. I didn't do nothing.
So the shoes that, because it was snow and ice outside, right? And that left a footprint.
Yeah.
Right. Why does those footprints? Obviously, we know why, but you're saying they're Dale's, not yours.
No, Dale. I ain't gonna lie. Dale had them Uggs on. He asked Joe to slip them on real quick.
He asked Joe to slip them on.
Yeah.
Explain that to me. I'm a little confused.
He woke me up. He told me he was gonna get some weed. Come with him because he didn't know, bro. He was scared. I'm like, cuz, all right, cuz. Then he asked Joe, let me put these on right quick. And Joe told him he could.
So does Joe and Dale get in trouble at all? Are they good kids?
I thought Dale was.
Okay.
I just want to go
because
home,
this is a very serious situation.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, man. You just hurt my feelings when you said Brad died.
You didn't know that when the car crashed and your mom told you about it?
The moment of psychological fracture arrives. The detective delivers a calculated strike, revealing the existence of video footage and footprints in the snow. This triggers an intense stress reaction in Brown, and he begins to bargain, a sure sign that the suspect is primed for a confession, but is attempting to minimize the fallout. Abruptly shifting tactics from stonewalling to partial admission, he places the primary blame on his friend, Dale. The story regarding the shoes sounds particularly absurd. Brown claims that Dale supposedly asked him to wear Joe's Uggs. This is a desperate attempt to preemptively explain away the match between footprints at the crime scene and the footwear seized from his home. The suspect looks cornered. His speech is disjointed, betraying obvious cognitive dissonance. The investigators intentionally do not interrupt this stream of lies, allowing the teen to entangle himself completely. Meanwhile, his expressions of grief for the victim ring hollow against the backdrop of his frantic attempts to save his own skin.
By the time they put it on the news, it was put out that he was dead.
I don't watch the news.
So your mom just told you somebody got shot.
Yes.
And you're saying that they used Dale's phone to make the transaction, to set up the deal?
I don't know.
The tension in the room becomes palpable. Brown starts to falter and loses the thread of the conversation, realizing the hopelessness of his situation. The investigators make a tactical move by circling back to the subject of phones, thereby snapping shut the trap laid at the very beginning of the interview. While previously the suspect feigned forgetfulness, trying to distance himself from his number and the call logs proving collusion, now, in discussing the details of the crime, he inevitably confirms his use of the device. This demolishes his defense to its foundation. Cognitive overload is evident. His brain cannot cope with simultaneously concocting a cover story about a shooter friend and managing technical discrepancies. The attempt to hide ownership of the number has collapsed. Now the phone records become direct evidence against him, and the credibility of any of his words is definitively shattered.
You can go check my phone right now. My number is a 457.
Because you changed it.
How did I change my number? That always been my number.
Oh man, I thought you was gonna be honest with me. I thought you was gonna be honest with me, man.
I am. I just want to go home, man.
I understand that's a concern for you.
I just want to go home. I got college too. I'm finna send me to jail, and I'm finna.
I understand that's a concern for you, man. But
I don't even have a lawyer.
But what you're gonna do is you're gonna get 2 other people involved in something, that maybe one of them at least, because we see 2 people on video. We see you along with somebody else on video.
How do y'all see me on video?
Because we saw you. There's everybody, damn near everybody in Cincinnati have a Ring doorbell now and other surveillance cameras. Almost everybody. And when these things happen, what we do is we go out and we look around, and we get to knocking on the door. Hey, I know you got a camera up there. You mind if we take a look at it? Sure, officer, take a look at it. And that's how we found out it was you.
So y'all got me on camera shooting him.
We have you on video, man.
Shooting him.
I'm not saying I have you on video shooting him, but we have you on video going and coming. People saw you get in the car. People saw both of y'all get in the car. People saw y'all get out of the car. So you trying to tell us that we should go holler at Dale and Cole about those boots?
I didn't wear them boots. I didn't wear them boots.
So you trying to tell us we need to go holler at Dale and Cole about those boots?
Y'all make me look like I'm snitching.
But it's a homicide.
So can you tell me what's going on? Like, can you give me a clear, like,
what's happening right now? This is a homicide investigation, all right? We're homicide detectives. You're in a homicide building. The information that we have leads back to you and your house, okay? And in addition to the witnesses that we talked to, in addition to the cell phone information we got and all the video evidence, this happened a week and a half ago. Today's the 23rd. We've been working on it since the 14th. We didn't come beating on the door on the 14th. Did you see the police outside in your yard later that day?
Yeah.
And what did you think?
I thought they would. I don't know. They wouldn't look. I did see somebody in my front yard, but I'm thinking them the Jehovah's Witnesses or something. I didn't know them was the police.
No, they were Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah, like you know how or telemarketer or one of them.
Okay. What was they doing? Did they knock on your door and ask you if you
Nah,
were ready to go meet Jesus?
Nah,
So they didn't say anything?
I don't know who they was.
They was just in the yard.
No, they weren't standing there. They were standing in the driveway.
Right. But you thought they were somebody else other than the police.
I'm just ready to go to jail, man. Take me down to jail.
So just clarify it for us, man. I'm not trying to make you out to be no snitch at all, period.
I'm already going to jail.
I'm not trying. Well, we're talking about who else was involved. Because I mean, if the quarterback or the running back didn't have that involvement in it, do you think that's fair to them?
But I didn't have no involvement either. I didn't shoot, bro, none of that.
Right. So who shot him? You already said who shot him, right?
Ain't nobody shot. I don't know, man. I'm gonna talk to my lawyer.
Now you saying nobody shot him?
I'm gonna talk to my lawyer. Cause y'all like, how you.
The suspect is finally broken. This is evident in the sharp shift in his demeanor. Aggressive resistance gives way to apathy and resignation. The phrase, "I'm ready to go to prison," marks the moment of total capitulation. His psyche can no longer sustain the strain of lying under the weight of undeniable facts. The detectives intensify the moral pressure, driving Brown into a panic. His request for a lawyer sounds tentative, and crucially, he does not follow through with it, continuing the conversation himself. The investigators seize this moment, capitalizing on the inertia of the dialogue and ignoring the procedural ambiguity. They maintain contact while avoiding direct questions about the crime itself. Trapped by stress and hopelessness, Brown seeks salvation in communication, but with his defensive barriers destroyed, this path leads only to an inevitable full confession.
So what's this paper? Who reading this paper?
Who did what?
I don't. That paper.
What paper?
What he was writing down.
What do you mean?
He was writing down what I was saying.
What do you mean?
What was you writing down?
Taking notes.
I'm cool. Them notes are all lies. I'm just waiting till my lawyer.
His notes are all lies.
Yeah. I'm just waiting to talk to my lawyer. I'm already going to jail. He just told me I'm going to jail. I'm just wait, try to see can I beat the case. So them notes. Everything I told y'all was a lie.
Okay.
It was nice meeting you too.
Hmm.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah. That's unfortunate circumstances, but.
What you mean? You finna send me to jail?
No, I'm saying you said it was nice meeting you, and I said on unfortunate circumstances. Me saying nice meeting you wouldn't have been something I would have said.
So So wait. So how can y'all say So how can y'all put me in jail?
You asked for a lawyer, so at this point in time,
No,
we can't
come
talk
on, man. Come on, man. You gotta understand. I'm 17. Y'all finna put me in jail for a murder charge. I'm not finna Then what if I get convicted for this murder charge? I'm not gonna see the light of day, and I'm never gonna see the light of day again. Like y'all, you wasn't even trying to work with me. Like
Work with you now.
Like you already knew you was gonna put me in jail when you came in here. Like.
So I mean, what did you expect for me to do?
Man, they made it seem like y'all was just gonna interview me and I was finna go home.
And again, like I said, you asked for an attorney. So
Come on,
at this point in time,
I don't want no. Come on, man.
by right,
Come on, man. Please, man. Come on, man.
by law, I cannot engage in a question and answer
Come on,
session.
man. I'm
with
only
you.
17, man.
I
Please,
understand
man.
that.
Come on.
What are you asking me to do?
Like, you can't, like, can I go home, man? Like, let me home.
That's up to the courts.
So I'm going down for a murder charge.
Today you will, yes. Today you will.
So they got me on camera. They got my face on camera.
I'm not going to go into the details about
Well,
everything that we have. But what I'm explaining to you is that we have more than enough evidence.
To say I did it.
More than enough evidence.
To say I did
that
it.
you were involved with this.
So y'all went in my house today?
We did. We did.
My brother was home?
He was. He was.
Y'all looked in my room?
We did.
What did y'all find?
We found a gun.
A gun?
Mm-hmm.
In my room?
We found a gun, and we found the shoes that we were looking for.
You found the gun in my house? In my room?
I'm telling you what we found in your house, okay? I'm not gonna go in specifics with you.
No, brother,
okay?
please, like, you found it in my room?
I'm not gonna argue with you about it, man. But just know that we found evidence at your house. That you what?
That I killed, bro.
What I'm trying to tell you is everything that we were looking for, we found it today. Okay? You said somebody else shot him.
Man, you can just throw them notes away, man. Like I said, I don't know why. Is them notes getting shown to here? Anybody?
No, those are his notes. But we are going to investigate it.
What I said?
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be brought up in court.
Possible.
That's what I'm saying. But them was lies. I don't have to. If I say I'm lying to y'all, why I still gotta show them what I said?
Call it sculpatory evidence.
Man, you just. Ooh, I said that. I thought you was gonna work with me. Let me.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we have to work with evidence. We have to work with, just because you say something doesn't mean that we take it as the truth. We're still going to do our job and look for evidence and that kind of thing. Okay? Now, obviously, if you're honest with us, it makes our job easier. But, like he said, you've asked to talk to an attorney, so we can't really go into everything and can't talk to you about evidence and can't talk to you about.
No, I don't want no attorney. That's what I'm saying. Like, talk to me. I don't want no attorney.
You've already expressed that.
Come on. I'm telling y'all, I don't want no attorney. I just want y'all to talk to me. I just want to know what I can do to try to get myself out. I'm only 17. I want to go to school. I want to go to college and play football. I want to do just a lot of stuff in my life. That's why I'm just telling y'all, okay, I just, like, for real, like, all right, I already finna take me down to jail. I already know I'm finna sit in there for, like, a year and a couple months. This is a murder charge. You know how they do it in the 40. Like, I'm already know I'm finna be in the 40 for a little bit. Like, y'all just give me some, like, y'all just, like, I don't want no attorney. Y'all just talk to me.
The realization of hopelessness plunges the suspect into sheer panic. Attempting to backtrack, he declares his previous statements to be lies and literally begs the detectives to continue the conversation, ignoring his own request for counsel. We are witnessing a textbook example of bargaining. The terror of a real prison sentence is so overwhelming that it compels him to waive legal protection for the faint hope of working something out. The investigators, in turn, execute a brilliant psychological maneuver. They adopt a hardline, yet procedurally impeccable stance, refusing to continue the interrogation, specifically citing his request for counsel. Denying him the opportunity to speak only heightens the suspect's anxiety and fuels his desire to cooperate. The mention of the recovered gun and shoes serves as the final nail in the coffin of his defense. Brown cracks completely, effectively admitting guilt with the question, "Did you find the gun in my room?" confirming his knowledge of the weapon. His feverish attempts to rescind the request for a lawyer and bring the investigators back to the table demonstrate a total loss of self-control. He is ready to give himself up entirely.
Please, y'all just talk to me. That's all I'm asking.
There's nothing.
That's all I'm asking you, please.
But what I'm saying, what I'm gonna say to you is, there's nothing that we can say right now that's gonna change anything.
I know, but I just want to hear.
What do you want to hear?
How do y'all know that I was up there? Like, how do y'all know?
And again, you will find all that out later. Okay.
Can I get my discovery or something? A discovery packet or something?
Not right now. Your attorney will get all that stuff.
Cause I got all that stuff on paper, like.
But Jeff, if I have plans to do something, if I'm in high school and I want to go play football or whatever, and one of my friends did something, and I know that they did something wrong, if I'm with you and you do something wrong, I'm gonna tell my mom about it, and then I'll probably call the police and tell them what happened. That's what I would do, Jeff, if you and I was to ever get involved in something.
I mean, unless you and I were planning it together.
Right.
I wasn't.
But
The suspect demonstrates complete psychological disintegration. He literally begs to continue the dialogue, desperately trying to regain lost control of the situation. His absurd demand to be provided with the evidence package only highlights the chasm between his knowledge of flashy legal buzzwords and his total lack of understanding regarding investigative procedures. The detective masterfully exploits this moment. While formally avoiding interrogation, he plays the moral choice card, offering a hypothetical scenario where betraying a friend is presented as the only right step to save his own future. The visual contrast of the scene is striking. The icy, almost detached composure of the officer against the chaotic gesturing of the panicking Brown. This tactic of permissive suggestion grants the suspect an illusion of salvation, but in reality leads to catastrophe. In attempting to shift the blame onto an accomplice, he will inevitably confirm his presence at the crime scene and finally snap the trap shut.
Where my brother at?
He's here somewhere.
He in here?
Yeah.
You going to jail?
I don't know yet.
Are you finna take my brother Daniel to jail?
I'm sorry?
Are you gonna take my brother Daniel to jail for it?
Daniel? I couldn't hear what you said. I don't know, because we're still...
Daniel here?
He is here.
You finna go get Dill, ain't you? Y'all finna go get Dill, ain't y'all?
We're gonna thoroughly investigate this.
Keep under the paper that Dill and Joe and my brother had nothing to do with this. You can just put that for.
So that's what we right now. So that was just you then?
Yeah. Don't put I said I shot nobody, none of that. You could just put them three don't got nothing to do with this. He said in the paperwork, they three don't have nothing to do with this.
Just like everything else, we can't kind of go back in time and wipe it all away. I'm sure that's...
Because I gonna have in the paperwork and looking like I'm snitching. So I got a question. Why when I was honest and told you the whole thing, I would still went to jail? Why you ain't tell me from the jump when you came in here I was already going to jail?
That's not the way I do things.
I'm sorry.
The suspect's focus shifts drastically. The instinct for self-preservation gives way to a desire to shield his brother and accomplices. Striving to keep them out of the line of fire, Brown takes the blame entirely upon himself, adhering to an unspoken code of group loyalty. Paradoxically, the prospect of going down in police records branded as a snitch terrifies him far more than an actual prison sentence. His body language betrays total capitulation. His shoulders have slumped, and his recent aggression has been replaced by a dull resignation. His final reproach, "Why didn't you just tell me I was going to jail?" exposes deep cognitive dissonance. He has realized that all his clumsy attempts at lying have shattered against the facts. This admission is driven not by pangs of conscience, but by a desperate attempt at damage control for his own. Legally, however, it serves as a self-condemnation that definitively cements his key role in the murder.
So y'all put this warrant out this morning? It's been out?
It's not a warrant yet.
So if it was a warrant, how y'all take me into custody then?
It's called a ruse, trickery. The police are allowed to say certain things to make things happen.
So basically he lied to me.
I guess you can look at it like that.
Cause he came upstairs, he said, he arrested me, he put me in handcuffs. I said, "Dang, you read my rights, what I do?" My PO didn't even know what I did. He said, "What'd he do?" He was like, "I don't know, the detectives ain't tell us yet." So technically I did tell him.
We don't go around telling everybody what we're about to do. We want to make sure we get an opportunity to do things the right way. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to...
I know y'all finna leave and finna go to jail.
Yeah, so we're going to go upstairs and knock out a little paperwork and then we'll get you up to 2020.
It ain't gotta be like that, man. Don't, man.
Okay?
No, bro, I ain't okay, man. You know. So my whole life gone now.
You don't blame Jeff for that, do you?
I do.
Why?
I blame myself too.
Okay. That's most important. All we are is fact finders.
So you gonna be there in court and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Every court date?
I will.
Because you think I shot him?
To be honest with you, I don't know who shot him. I know one of the two of you did.
You think I shot him? Just keep it about. I'm not gonna get mad or not. I ain't like that though. I don't want to hear y'all opinion. You think I shot him?
Guns in your house?
Was it in my room?
We came down here to talk to you. All I know is they found it in your house.
You think I shot him?
I just told you what I think.
So what happened I didn't shoot him? So what charge is that? Do I still get hit with a charge?
And again, that's something you and your attorney gonna talk about. Okay.
I don't know.
You'll
can you at least tell me what my mama said?
You'll get. Well, I didn't talk to her personally. Other officers talked to her.
Yeah, bliss. So I get. So this is my last couple questions.
Go ahead.
So this morning when I left the house, y'all knew I left the house.
Pretty much.
So y'all was watching. So there was a car already outside and see me leave.
And again, man,
Cause how did y'all know I was at downtown?
I'm not gonna go into that with you. Just know that we know.
This shit crazy, bro. I'm finna go to jail for the rest of my life. Can y'all at least send me to the JC or something so I get a bond or something?
You're only 17, man. So at this point, what we'd like you to do is stand up and then just face the corner and put your hands behind your back. Just go ahead and turn around for us.
My brother going to the JC?
Did you do anything he needs to go to the JC for?
No.
I'm gonna do two of them since you got a big guy.
Can I at least read what you wrote down? I can't read that, can I? I do have the right to look at that, don't I? What you was writing? I know.
All right. What? I mean, what difference does that make? Seriously, what difference does it make?
I just want to know what you wrote down.
I took some general notes.
Brown makes a desperate attempt to understand the mechanics of his downfall, questioning the legality of the police's actions. The detective, with icy calm, reveals his hand, confirming the use of a police ruse, a perfectly legal tool of psychological pressure. This candor completely disorients the suspect. The realization of just how tight the surveillance was on his every move sends him into genuine shock. That's crazy, bro. The scene is saturated with an air of hopelessness. Brown vacillates between aggressively demanding to see the notebook entries and asking apathetic questions about his fate. The investigator maintains professional distance, avoiding personal judgments, but delivers the final blow with the question, "The gun was at your house, right?" This silences Brown, serving as a tacit confirmation of his guilt. The command to face the wall marks the completion of his transformation. His body language shifts instantly from defensive to submissive. The brazen teenager vanishes, giving way to the prisoner. His parting plea to be sent to juvenile detention instead of adult prison is not merely an admission of guilt, but a cry of primal fear in the face of a reality he refused to take seriously until the very last second.